Good morning, Mayor, Council. I'm Matt DePaolis, the Environmental Policy Director for SCCF, also speaking in support of the Right to Clean Water initiative. I won't belabor the points that were made earlier, but I just want to say that this is something that SCCF feels very strongly about, and we support it because it breaks down to three main issues, and this is about enforcement, this is about the democratic process, and this is about accountability. If this is passed, this wouldn't change anything about the way that laws are being enacted, and that really speaks to what the people have said, what our leadership has said, and what we as Floridians know is so important about having clean water in this state. Bob said it, clean water is quintessential to life here in Florida. We need clean water, not just for our way of life, to promote our tourism, to boost our economy, protect our wildlife, protect our seagrass and our fisheries, but also we need it for ourselves. We need drinking water. We need to be able to use water in our daily life. And I think everyone was shocked last year when we saw report cards coming out from the 50-year anniversary of the Clean Water Act to see just how impaired Florida waters are. And we're seeing more and more water bodies become impaired every year, despite having the Clean Water Act, despite having these agencies that are on paper protecting our water. They're implementing new BMAPs, they're implementing new systems that should be protecting these water bodies that in turn protect us. And we're just not seeing that protection actually happen. So this is something that the governor has said is incredibly important to him. Our legislature has said it's incredibly important to them. All the way down, if you look at any governing body, they say and reiterate that water quality is important and we need to protect it and we need to improve it. If at a baseline, protect it, and it should be improved. So by allowing this, or by supporting this and getting this on the ballot, we're giving every citizen the opportunity to stand up and participate in the democratic process, saying, this is important to me, and this is something that I think we should use as a tool, because that's all it is. It's a tool to be able to protect our water when the people who have been tasked with that are not standing up to the mandate that's been handed down to them from their leaders in the executive branch. And so when we are able to, so when we have this water issue, it really boils down to the enforcement that's not happening. We have impaired waters. We have a system in place that's supposed to be cleaning up those waters. But if the agencies that are supposed to be following through on those plans that are in place to clean the waters aren't doing so, there's no way right now for an enforcement mechanism to kick in. And this simply grants that enforcement mechanism and allows private citizens to have standing to come and say, hey, this is something that your boss said was important and me as a citizen says is important, and we need to figure out a way to stand up and support this. So thank you for your time.